Control 1 to 5-1. No further assistance necessary. Your care. Control 1 to 5-6, come in.
5-6 to 1, go ahead.
Control 1 to 5-6. We have no listing in our log. Are you in service?
5-6-10-4. We checked out 6:08 p.m.
Control 1 to 5-6. 10-4. Unit 5-6 in service on the night watch.
This is Don Reed, a police recorder. And right now you're writing in Detective Unit 5-6. And that was Sergeant Ron Perkins just checking us in on the night watch. You're coming along with us tonight, and as you do, remember the people you hear are not actors. This is it. This is real. This is Night Watch.
Night Watch, the actual on-the-scene report of your police force in action. There are no actors, there is no script. Every voice, every sound is authentic. The investigations are recorded as they actually occur. Night Watch, presented with the cooperation of the Police Department of Culver City, California, W.N. Hildebrand, Chief. And now we switch you to Detective Unit 5-6 on patrol somewhere in the field, and to police recorder Don Reed.
We're southbound on Washington Boulevard, and just a moment ago, we passed a car that was going in the opposite direction. It was attempting to pick up a couple of young girls waiting at a bus stop. As a matter of fact, we're going to flip a U-turn now. Check this out. Just waiting for a spot in the traffic. We've had a couple of serious cases here in the area involving men attempting to pick up women on the streets, so the police units in the area have been alerted. Now, in just a couple of more moments, we should get a shot to make that U-turn. 1, 2, 3 more cars. There goes 1, 2, 3. Now we can go. The clear shot, heading back. And looking directly ahead, the two girls are getting into the car. Sort of looks like a pickup. Anyway, we'll pull up alongside and make sure that everything's okay. For the moment, we're sort of slowed down now and caught in some more traffic here. Trying to keep an eye on that car ahead. One male occupant is raising up in the seat. Apparently, we've been spotted for a police unit. Now they've cut off their lights and they're swerving into a side street. In fact, the fact that they turned their lights off and ducked down a side street indicates they probably have something to hide. There goes off our lights. Running in the dark. Now that could be their car off there on the left-hand side. Has the same bright type of finish. Now there goes on our spotlight. Shining into the car. 2 male occupants. 1 girl in the back seat. Let's have a look. Drivers getting out of the car.
Police officers, fella. How come you tried to duck from us?
Well, I didn't duck off when I spotted you. I ducked off to park here and talk for a little while. See what...
Real quick turn like that, leaving rubber?
Well, I didn't see the... I was halfway past the street. And
you knew you were the police, though?
Oh, yeah, I knew you were the police when you first pulled up. I mean, I have nothing to be hide.
How old are you?
17.
17. You didn't pick up for anything?
About 2-3 years ago.
For what?
Crashing parties. And...
What are the girls' names?
I don't know. I don't remember their names.
You want to draw the attention of a police officer fast, do just what you did.
Well, I wasn't trying to draw the attentions of you.
Let's not kid ourselves.
Well, I mean, I didn't try and draw the attention.
All right, what did you stop here for?
To talk for a few minutes.
Man, you got a lot to learn. A lot.
Moving over to our radio unit for a moment.
5-6 to 1, do you have a juvenile unit available?
Control 1 to 5-6-10-4. Do you want a juvenile unit to meet you?
10-4, location Denton, 1 block south of Jefferson.
Control 1 to 5-6, stand by 52J, meet unit 56.
Oh, we just put in a call for a juvenile unit to meet us. They'll be along in just a few moments. Let's move over to the other car now and talk to the young girls picked up a few moments ago. Here they are, both young, pretty, nervous, crouched in the back seat.
How old are you?
16.
How old are you?
16.
You know either one of the boys?
No.
You just get in the car with two strange boys? Have you ever been to the county morgue? Have you ever seen what happens to girls when they get picked up by strangers?
No.
You're taking an awful chance. Now, you both look like pretty nice girls. I'd hate to go down here and find you in a vacant lot. Where were you going?
Home.
And you let these fellows talk you into getting in the car?
Yes.
I think you're very foolish.
Let's talk to the second boy standing over here.
You ever been arrested?
No.
Nothing at all?
No.
I run a record check. I'm not going to find anything, huh?
Nothing.
If I run a record check and find something, then you're going to jail.
I ain't got no record.
Hey, I'm just telling you, just giving you a fair warning. Archie, you want to keep your eye on him? We're going to check the car out.
Over to the car. The girl still huddled in the back seat. Just a bit frightened at the moment. Throwing the light around. There's an empty beer can, a couple of old coats, a pair of greasy gloves.
Hey, check this.
What
Lead pipe about 18 inches long.
There it is.
One end. And very conveniently placed right next to the driver's seat. Let's go talk to him.
A pretty dangerous weapon.
That's been in there for so many months. It's come with the car and I never just decided
What is
to
it?
pick it up. You got me what it is.
You carry it in a very handy position, right? This is what we consider a deadly weapon. Carrying of it's illegal.
Oh, I mean, Jesus, it's just a bar. I mean,
That's right, it's just a bar. You have no reason to carry it. It's nothing in no part of your
That's
car.
right. I don't have no reason to carry it, but I mean,
That's right.
I had all sorts of stuff in the trunk.
This is what you had in the trunk, and this is what you had right alongside the driver's
Yeah, I
seat.
know.
An iron bar
I know.
makes a heck of a good deadly weapon.
Two girls leaning out of the window. Eyes glued on this piece of pipe.
You ever been hit over the head with an iron bar?
No.
It's a good deadly weapon. Hurts. Whatever he wanted, if you didn't want to give it to him, well, he probably would have taken it by force. They're going to see if the juvenile car is having trouble finding us.
Right. Well, how do you girls feel about it now?
Scared?
Cold?
No.
Do you always shake when you're not cold?
No, just when I'm scared.
There's nothing to be scared of now. The juvenile car just moved in here. Let's get over there.
Jim, you want to take these fellows on in and run a record check on them? If they check out okay, why, make some FI cards. And, by the way, take this pipe in with you. They won't need it anymore. Let's get in the car, fellas.
That FI card, referred to, means field interrogation card. It's held in file for reference in case the two subjects are not formally booked. Let's get back to our girls again.
I suggest you girls get in the police car. We'll run you on home.
Will you?
Okay?
Thanks a lot.
All right?
I would have put the right out.
The two very pretty youngsters are going to ride in the back seat with us. So next stop, home.
How far up you live?
Where that light is there on the side of the street.
It took us about 5 minutes to get down here to the girls' house. It's very convenient. It seems they live next door to each other. We're going on down a few doors beyond so their parents won't see them come home in a police car. Well, do you young ladies think you've learned your lesson?
spent your life, we won't do it again.
Okay. All we want. Okay?
Thanks very much. Thanks a lot.
You learned your lesson.
Yes, you know it. Here's my lesson. I'm so scared you started, buddy.
All right.
Bye, thanks an awful lot.
Okay. Good night.
I'll bet that's one experience these kids won't forget.
Well, I hope not.
Control 1 to motors 22 and 24. No want on your suspect. Local for West LA. Unit 5-6, come in.
5-6, go ahead.
Control 1 to 5-6. Attention, Sergeant Perkins. We have a subject here in the Detective Bureau who claims his wife may be insane. Request 1019 for investigation.
10-4, we'll roll right in.
You are listening to Night Watch and following the activities of Detective Unit 5-6 on its tour of duty. Remember, the people and sounds you are hearing are real, and the investigations are recorded in the field as they actually occur. We'll bring you the final results of tonight's action at the conclusion of Night Watch. And now we switch you back to police headquarters where the crew of Detective Unit 5-6 is conducting an investigation, and police recorder Don Reed.
I also went to General Hospital to see to have it permitted there. I did that 2 years ago.
This is the Detective Bureau.
3 neighbors have to sign.
And across the desk, a man, early 40s, nervously chain-smoking cigarettes. Claims his wife may be possibly mentally ill, threatening their children. Let's get the rest of the information.
I'm not a violent man. I mean, I don't drink. She says I drink, I gamble, I have a gun, I have a knife, but I don't have these things. But we can't go on like this anymore, my wife and me.
How old are your children?
One will be 4 next month, one is 2 and 8 months, and then a little baby 3.5 months old. I never heard a woman talk with a cheap tongue. You won't believe me if you talk to her. She's a good-looking girl, and then she could be the most dignified thing you have ever seen in your life. More dignified. I'm a nervous wreck. I don't know what I'm coming about in the past 2 or 3 years. Now, I had 2 jobs. I would be out as much as possible. She says, well, your job is home here, helping me with the kids. So I gave one up and I helped her with the kids, and I washed diapers. So she says, well, you're just washing the diapers to show off to the neighbors that you're a good man. I have 7 newspaper clippings where a woman her age have killed 2 or 3 children. Then it's too late to come and ask you for help. Now there is a chance to talk to people because someday she's going to do something violent. Maybe I aggravate her, I suppose. I'm an old slob, that she called me 1,000 times. And every time I give her the paycheck, she would go and buy $1 or $2 worth of toys. If it wasn't for the kids, well, I would say to the devil with her. She says, if you don't do what I tell you, I'll drop this baby. She held it like this, but I don't mind telling you, I fell on my knees because I got... I says, tell me what you want. You want this money? What do you want? What is it you want? She says, don't you be like that to me. And then she put the baby down. And whenever she hits, she always holds the baby on the hand. Now, for the protection of the children is really the main thing that I came into.
Are you still in love with your wife?
Yes, I'm afraid I am.
How old is your wife?
30.
30.
And I'm 44.
In other words, you are still vitally interested in her welfare.
Yes,
despite the arguments in the background.
I wouldn't be happy otherwise.
And you also are...
I would never leave her without sending money because I wouldn't be happy with $2 in my pocket if I didn't send one to her.
I see. Do you think that your wife is mentally unbalanced?
That is a question that is mighty hard. I think she is at times.
Have you ever discussed that with her at all?
Yes, she says it's me that is insane.
Have you ever asked her if she would be willing to talk to a psychiatrist or a doctor? What did she say?
She says I should go. I says I will go. I'll go first. And however, nobody would know what she is like. I couldn't describe it to you. You wouldn't believe it, how violent, how I don't know.
Let's recap it just a little bit so that we know exactly what the story is. We're not interested in the past too much because it's a civil nature. We're interested right now in the welfare and safety of both you, your wife, and the children.
Well, that's good.
And we want to be sure that nothing happens to any one of you. So right now, as I understand it, your problem is that you had an argument with your wife tonight and you left the house in order to prevent any...
Well, she was in bed. She didn't get up.
Right.
She says, you go and sleep somewhere else. I says, okay, I will.
But anyway, what I'm driving at, you did leave.
Yeah.
And
she said she would call the police. That's why I came.
Now,
I thought
you thought it was best to come down and explain the situation to us because you feel that she's going to call us and possibly complain against you.
Yeah. See, if I could sit down and talk to her, but you can't do that either. She would not sit down. She said,
here's what I thought we would do. We will go down and talk to her.
That's good.
And
she will give you a different story.
We'll have her story.
Yeah.
And the part of the divorce or you're living together, that is strictly between the two of you in a civil case. Your own attorneys will have to handle that part of it.
Yeah.
But as far as the children are concerned or the possibility of any violence, that's where we will step in and help in any way we can.
Well, that's all right with me.
So if it's agreeable to you, we'll go down and have a talk with her.
Good.
And then we'll contact you a little later on, and we can tell you what she had to say, and we can see if we can't work it out to some type of satisfaction to all of the concerned.
It's funny how things can change. In New York City, I never needed money, and of course, they say money. It isn't always that the place up at home. I mean,
well,
but something
that side of the story pretty much speaks for itself. Now we'll move out to our radio car and check into the home and get the wife's side of the picture. The gentleman will wait back here at the station for us. And oddly enough, there's no way to anticipate what type of reception we'll get. I've seen some that should be violent and turned out to be nothing. And then there's others that should be nothing and turned out to be quite a hassle. Well, we'll know very shortly. Heading up the walk of the home. It's a small English-type cottage. Rose-covered fence along the side. Little dog following us, keeping at a safe distance. He's making an awful lot of noise for a little fella.
Talk to us. Thanks.
Open the door for this.
Sure, that's okay.
Come alone here, sir.
This is Don Reed and Officer Ward.
Oh.
Hello.
How are you? Come in, will you?
Modestly furnished. A tiny baby asleep on the divan.
Problems and troubles you're having here with your husband.
Oh, I have quite a lot.
Can you tell us what this is all about? We've talked to your husband, and now we'd like to talk to you.
Well, frankly, we have always had trouble from the beginning of our marriage. And as one child after another came along, there's been more troubles. I frankly say I've never met anybody quite so mean as he has been to me and to the children.
We'd like to ask you a little bit about what happened. Your husband came to the station, and I understand that you'd had an argument.
We'd had a terrible argument. I'm busy all day, and I haven't had a good night's sleep for many months. He's been doing this for night after night, and he gets up and makes a noise, and we all, my children are in the bedroom there, and just dance around here, and because I get mad too. I admit that. I can't help it. I just got to get some sleep at night.
Was there any violence? Did he strike you, or did you
Yes,
strike
he
him?
always gets hold of me, and he shakes his fist in front of my face, which frightens me.
Did he ever actually strike you?
Yes, he has struck me many times, but he hasn't lately, so...
Have you struck him?
No, I've thrown things.
You've thrown things?
Yes, I couldn't get hold of him to strike him. He has hurled so many insults at me that I just don't care much more now, but I do expect a little respect.
Of course, as far as your marriage is concerned, that is a civil matter.
Oh, yes,
The thing that
I
we're
know.
interested in is that neither you get hurt or your husband or your children.
That's what I want.
And now he told us that when we came down to talk to you, to ask you what you wanted, and he would be willing to go by that.
I want a fair deal, like any wife does.
May I ask you a personal question that
Yes,
I asked him?
certainly.
Are you in love with your husband?
Yes, I am.
Well, now, he said the same thing about you.
Oh. Right.
Maybe we've got something we can work on that.
Well, it sounds ridiculous. I mean, there's always quarrels in the home, especially when there's a new baby. But I have 3 lovely children, and my husband has no respect for me. And without that, a marriage cannot live. I can't have respect for him because he treads all over me. And if I was a woman with money, he would treat me a lot differently. But this business, he doesn't like to give me any money at all for my own little personal needs. But still, this business of asking him for $1 or so, it's just what it shouldn't be in a marriage. I've told him he should leave he has a right to leave some money in the house at all times. And he doesn't agree on that. He says it's safe with me.
Well, how about the children? Are they being affected by all this?
I'd say the boy is, definitely.
How old is the boy?
He's nearly 4. He's getting older, and he realizes it. I'm with them all the time, and any little toys they need or anything is out of the question. And of course, you realize children need some toys. We had help from Salvation Army and the veterans. At Christmas time, we've always had charity. And that's another thing. My husband loves to take charity. The more he can take, the more he likes it. I don't agree on that. I say in emergency, yes, but for this business, if I was to buy him a little toy, if he gives me a couple of dollars, I like to buy him a little thing each. Then starts a big quarrel. So I don't exactly know who could help us that way. I mean, thousands of homes have that same trouble.
I think one of the first things, if you're sincere in trying to patch things up and make a workable...
He says I'm useless.
Well...
I'm useless because I don't have any money and I don't have a job. A woman can only do her best under certain circumstances.
Are you willing for us to help you work this out?
Wow, I would be very grateful for anybody who could.
Your husband has expressed the same opinion, and we thought possibly, although it's actually not a criminal matter, other than possibly the children are being affected, we certainly are very...
Well, of course they will, and the older they get, the more affected to it they get. They're sensitive to atmospheres. I mean, it's not just the idea of having... you can ask me, there's probably thousands of women in this country. You ask, it's the idea of having $1 in your pocket, whether you spend it or not. And nobody likes to walk around without anything in their pocket.
Is your husband working now?
Yes, he doesn't earn very much. He's worked at job after job. I think because for his age, he's in the 40s, it's rather awkward if a man doesn't have a steady career. I mean, it's just he can't seem to get into a really good job.
You're not working, are you?
No, I would gladly go to work, but I don't intend to work to keep him.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll tell you, I'd like to go back and talk to your husband. In the meantime, what we're most anxious is that you don't get hurt and that he isn't hurt and that the children aren't hurt.
No, well, I think it's best if we keep on a state of politeness and civility to each other. I can't stand it. I mean, I and he can't. Okay. Nobody can stand constant bickering.
Would you want him to come back and to the home tonight?
I don't mind a bit. This is his home. He says nothing here is mine, but I say it's equally belongs to both of us.
Well, I'll tell you, we'll go up and talk to your husband and explain what you told us and see if we can't smooth relations a little bit. And then in the next few days, you care to, come on down, both of you, and we'll talk the whole thing over.
Well, that's very nice of you. This is an unexpected visit.
Well, we're anxious to help you if we possibly can. That's why we came down to see you.
Well, that's awfully nice. It's just the point, if a man is going to look down on a woman, there's nothing to work on there.
Well, we'll see what we can do. Maybe we can work the whole thing out.
Right. Well, it's nice to talk to you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
And forgive me for not letting you in at once.
That's perfectly all right. Good night.
Good night.
Well, as I said before, there's 2 sides to every story. But I didn't realize how right I was.
Let's get back to the station, see if we can get this squared away.
Okay. We've been back here to headquarters for better than an hour. And just a moment ago, we finished playing the recording of the wife's statements made in the house. The husband, sitting in front of me, hung on to every word she said, sort of ran the gamut of emotions, as it were. Let's see how he feels about the situation now.
I think that's marvelous. I mean, isn't it amazing? When I sit and listen to this statement, I wish I knew a way that I could be better. If it's all my fault, I want to learn.
Well, now, can I give you some suggestions?
Yeah, you sure can.
You heard the tape recording of your wife.
Yeah.
You told me that you loved her. You heard the tape recording, and she said that she loved you. Now, you've got three very nice children.
Yeah.
And that is one of the most important things to remember.
Right.
Now, she has agreed to come in here and talk to the juvenile authorities.
Good.
And we would like to have both of you come in this week. And we can give you some recommendations as to who to see.
Yeah.
And possibly the fact that you both love each other, you both are interested in your children, that this thing can work out. I think it can.
Yeah. So, shall I?
Now, she said that she would like to have you go home there tonight.
Yeah. Well, I think you gentlemen ought to be blessed for that, because you have given your time where you didn't have to give it, and I certainly appreciate it, Sergeant Perkins, and you, Mr. Don Lee, because someday, I don't know if you'll ever get through anything like this, it really kills a man.
What you have just heard is real. The investigation was recorded as it actually occurred. And now, back to Police Headquarters and Chief W.N. Hildebrand.
Tonight's first case of the two boys picking up girls on the street resulted in their being brought into the station for questioning because of the deadly weapon found in their car. Both boys were cited into juvenile hearing and placed on probation for a period of 6 months. In the final case of the man who requested an investigation of his home conditions, after listening to the recorded statement of his wife, I am advised a reconciliation took place. In the normal conception of police work, to many this case may seem unimportant. To this man, who had no one to turn to, this was a key moment in his life. However, this type of police work done by your law enforcement officers is seldom related or publicized in the newspapers. Like the long hours of stakeouts that fail to materialize, the miles of legwork for a single clue. These are a few of the many problems seldom realized by the average citizen. To help bring about this understanding is the reason for Night Watch.
Thank you, Chief Hildebrand. You have been following the on-the-scene reports of your police force in action. Every voice, every sound has been real. Night Watch, brought to you through the cooperation of the Police Department of Culver City, California, is produced by Sterling Tracy and Jim Hedlock, with technical advice by Sergeant Ron Perkins, and is described in the field by police recorder Don Reed.
Control 1 to Unit 29B, wagon call, Main and Venice Boulevard. Main and Venice.
5621, starting mileage 11,930. 11930.
1 to 56, mileage 11,930, 6:08 p.m. Detective Unit 56 in service on the Night Watch.
This is Don Reed, police recorder. You're riding in a detective unit. Radio buried in glove compartment. Both of us in civilian clothes. No identification as a police car. Driving? Sergeant Ron Perkins. This is Detective Unit 56. Now, while you're with us tonight...
5621.
56, go ahead.
56, will you notify Madlock and Southwick in burglary? And when they're clear and ready to pick up that burglary suspect, we'll roll with them. And we'll be on the air until then.
5610-4, we'll notify. 56, car 42 is on an inlater call. We're unable to contact them. 3918 Burley Lane, will you follow up?
56, roger.
We'll roll on that inlater call, and we're standing by on a burglary deal. So we could be pretty busy tonight. But as I was saying, while you're with us, remember, the people you meet are not actors. You see, this is it. This is real. This is Night Watch.
Night Watch, the actual on-the-scene report of your police force in action. Every voice, every sound is authentic. Wherever Detective Unit 56 is called, you follow as the official police recorder transcribes the investigations. Night Watch is presented by CBS through the cooperation of the Police Department of Culver City, California. W.N. Hildebrand, Chief. We transfer you now to Detective Unit 56, operating somewhere in the field, and to Police Recorder Don Reed.
Following up now on that insulator call. Radio car across the street. In front, a respirator truck from the fire department. Fireman from the rescue squad on the radio.
Fire rescue dispatcher 4. This case on Hannum is a polio case, a 5-year-old child. We're going to stand by to Rancho Los Alamos is notified, and the ambulance has been dispatched on this case. We'll notify you by phone.
Let's move into the house. Uniformed Officer Al George in the doorway here.
Youngster got pulled in?
Yes, sir. It's a little girl about 5, and it hit her in the lungs. And the rescue squad has the respirator working on her.
Is that her mother over there with her?
Yeah, we have an iron lung rolling from the general hospital, and they should be here before long.
Okay, let's go in and stand by. Into the front room. A youngster lying on blanket on the table. Blonde, tiny. Fireman on either side. One applying oxygen mask. Other handling equipment. Mother standing over child, outwardly calm. Anxiety written on her face. Doctor standing by.
Breathe with it. Breathe with it. Breathe with the respirator. That's it, though. That's my girl.
In reality, we're using the inhalator, not the respirator, since the child is breathing partially on her own. Actually, this mask over the face just gives her a helping hand.
I know it's hard, sweetheart. I know it's hard. That ambulance should be here any minute now, baby. Yeah, don't make a big siren noise. He does it, baby.
It's getting down pretty low.
Changing oxygen cylinders. Mask off temporarily.
I'm going up to another tank, Bill.
Let your suction back, sweetheart.
Trying to
Open wide.
get the new one on.
Open wide, baby.
Let's take the airways, Bill. Push that mask, Bill.
There we are. Mask on again.
Turn it up? Yeah, Bill. Huh? Yeah, turn it up to high. She seems to be responding to this oxygen. You see the color coming back?
Yeah, much better.
Yeah, she's responding good. Come on, honey, now, real deep breath here. As much as soon as you can.
Let's hope that's the iron lung.
That's not the ambulance. Is that the ambulance yet?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Checking out the window. Ambulance with iron lung. Wheeling in the stretcher. We'll move the portable inhalator out to the ambulance, then put the child in the iron lung.
Are you ready to move her?
Are they all set?
Right on the blanket here.
Okay.
All right.
Moving out the door. Motor of the iron lung working. Child being placed in the lung. Mother sitting alongside. Did you notice that mother, how calm she was, Perk?
Yeah, probably that control saved the youngster's life.
Unit 40 clear. 5-6 code 1. Unit 5. Are you on the air?
5-6, Roger, go ahead.
1 to 5-6. Will you 1019 to the burglary detail?
5-6, check. We'll be in the station about 10 minutes.
What you have just heard was real. That iron lung, that child, that happened on the night watch. Your dimes and dollars are needed in the fight against infantile paralysis. $64 million to be exact. A dime today is a newspaper, a candy bar, or enough electricity to keep an iron lung breathing for 4 hours. Give to the March of Dimes today. And now we switch you back to Detective Unit 5-6, somewhere in the field, and to the official police recorder, Don Reed.
It's almost midnight, and we're en route to pick up a burglary suspect. It's been almost an hour's run out to this outlying district. We've been delayed because of a heavy fog that's lying up next to the mountains. We're on the right street now, so it's just be a matter of seconds. In the back seat, Madlock and Southwick from burglary. Adjusting equipment. Must be the one on the right.
You are going to go past it just a little bit.
Numbers on the curb checks. We'll drive by a couple of houses, and we'll walk back in the dark.
You want to take the front? We can now cover the rear.
Suspect's house. Small bungalow, rear of lot. Fog's thick. Cut down the visibility. Detective Southwick, Perkins, covering the rear. We'll go to the front. Young woman, probably wife of suspect, standing behind door, whispering.
Yes, okay. Nice to come in and look around.
Is there anything important?
It's very important.
What is it?
No, we've got to talk to your husband about it.
He'll be here tomorrow for sure, I know, because he comes to person the eye. I'm sure you'll
Wife, nervous, whispering. Husband not home.
Still is here.
Perkins, Southwick around the building.
One inside here.
Where'd you find him?
Come out the rear window. If you didn't think you were hot, how come you tried to beat it out of the window when we identified ourselves as police officers?
Well, I thought it was a traffic ticket. I thought I didn't want to go over to court. I wanted to find out what it was about.
That's the way to do it, boy. It's a pretty silly thing to do, honey, to tell the officer's not here, and I'm standing in the back
Well,
with
I
a gun.
told her to. Well, I thought it was for a traffic ticket. Well, I thought it was about.
He'd have turned one way and ran. That would have been it.
What is it?
Well, as of now, you're under arrest on suspicion of burglary.
Burglary? Where?
Are you one of the boys that had tried to pass the check down at the bank the other day?
No.
Your car was identified.
Well, it wasn't me.
Well, you're going to have to go with us back to Culver City. Then you're on your own.
I'll take him, Wick. Why don't you guys shake his car down out there in the driveway?
Flashlights out. In the front, back seat. Checking the glove compartment. What do you know? A gun.
Pellet gun. Another one of those. Well, that's a good little thing to have now, isn't it? That's a mean-looking weapon. I wish we could find us one of those checks, though. Well, it was $2,600 worth. Only about $500-600 in cash.
Under seat, crowbar, burglary tools.
Everything will go right with it. Take that. I think we'll keep that. Might be able to come up with a little evidence where he forced the door. Get the gun?
Well, gun, tools, prisoner in custody. Yeah, it's going to be a long ride back. Next stop, police headquarters. We're in the Detective Bureau. In custody, a burglary suspect. Our evidence. The suspect, along with his car, has been identified when he attempted to cash checks taken from a service station that was broken into. Southwick, Madlock, burglary detail. I'll handle the questioning.
So we bought a house to furniture.
Where do you have a bank account?
I don't have none. I'm not allowed to have one.
Your wife have a bank account?
She can't have one either. We're both on parole.
Both on parole. What for?
Forgery.
Forgery? You want to tell us anything, or do you want us to lay it before you?
Well, I want you to tell me what it's supposed to be in here for.
We had a burglary in our town. We had $2,600 in checks, $600 in cash taken. Somebody attempted to cash one of the checks. And then went out and got into your car. 4 different witnesses saw him.
You pull a burglary? You don't pull no burglary.
You know who did?
No.
You take a lie detector examination?
For what?
A lie detector examination? Do you object to taking one?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah.
Tell them the truth, you got nothing to worry about.
That's right.
Tell them a lie, well, you're going to have plenty to worry about, believe me. You've got plenty to worry about already.
I've had that told to me before, too. I've been hauling before for questioning.
Well, if you haven't got anything else to say, why, you know where you stand, kiddo.
Suspect agreed to a lie detector test. Being returned to the detention room. Let's move across the hall where the equipment is kept. Officer Chuck Sarlo works the lab. Lie detector's new to the department.
Chuck, I guess Wick told you they were bringing in that burglary suspect.
Well, I've seen a couple of these work. But this guy is a real cocksure of himself. How are you going to work this deal with him?
Don, I have a number of questions here, which some are non-crucial, some are crucial. And we will ask him the non-crucial questions first to establish his norm. And after we find out his norm, we will ask him the so-called $64 questions. Now, to name some of the non-crucial questions that we know the answer to. Are you married? And we know he's married because his wife called and he admitted he's married. And do you own a 52 Mercury, blue in color? And I talked to the suspect. He agrees that he owns a 52 Mercury, blue in color. And were you ever arrested for forgery? Well, he's agreed that he has been arrested for forgery, and we know he has, and he's also spent some time in jail for forgery. And are you wearing a white T-shirt? Are you now wearing a white T-shirt? And having just talked to him, I observed that he was wearing a white T-shirt. Now, these questions may seem foolish to the naive person. However, they're not. And the questions are merely to indicate what his norm is, what he would normally answer to truthful questions. And the history of lie detection, for instance, the Chinese found years ago that if you they questioned a number of suspects by giving them a mouthful of rice, they would have them chew this rice for 5 minutes. And each suspect, at the end of 5 minutes, was allowed to spit the rice on top of a table and examined for its moisture content. And the guilty suspect, internal secretions were less, and he was, of course, found guilty. They knew then, for instance, thousands of years ago, that there were physiological changes which occur in the human body when people lie.
And this machine is even more sensitive, and also there's an involuntary motion frequently of the hands or the feet, or a loss of direct contact by the eyes. Incidentally, this is not a lie response. It's an emotional response, which is a physiological change. In this particular record, in the individual, when he lies, measures an electrical dermal response, which is when you perspire slightly more when you lie.
Chuck, if you're ready, we've got the suspect out here.
I'm ready whenever you are.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's bring him in.
Suspect leaning outside the door. Strolling in now. Casually, hands in pockets. Witnesses, Madlock, Southwick from burglary. Lieutenant Conlon, Sergeant Perkins. Suspect calm, unperturbed.
To take this test? No.
Sorry with me. As long as I don't have to have no needles or anything stuck in you.
You're not going to have any needles stuck in you. There's no pain. There's no physical torture. There's nothing to this. You won't be shocked. There'll be no electricity put into you or anything. There'll be certain attachments that have to be placed on.
Except for the intricate mechanism behind this, it appears similar to the attachment used by a doctor taking blood
I'm
pressure.
going to ask you these non-crucial questions first. To determine your norm on this indicator, I know you're nervous, anybody would be who's taking this test, and this machine will make allowances for your nervousness. And first question, did you eat today?
Yes.
And are you... just relaxing. Now, are you married?
Yes.
Do you own a 52 Merc, blue in color?
Yes.
Normal questions. Machine regulated. Meter ready.
These are all questions that we know the answer to. You understand that, right? Were you ever arrested for forgery?
Yes.
60 for his normal reaction.
Now, are you now wearing a white T-shirt?
Yes.
Normal.
Okay. And have you served time for forgery?
Yes.
Normal.
And are you now on probation?
Pro.
Pro.
Officer Sarlo writing this down.
Okay, now just relax. Now, all subsequent questions will be regarding the crime itself, and only the suspect who is guilty or has knowledge of the crime will naturally show on the machine. Now, did you ever case, you know what I mean by case this gas station prior to committing this safe burglary job?
No.
Okay.
Needle jumped about 110.
Did you enter the gas station through the rear door and then through the window?
No.
This night in question. What's the answer now?
No.
No. Did you pile tires around the safe in order to hide your activity there?
No.
Do you recognize the top of the safe? There's the top of the safe here now. Do you recognize it?
No.
Showing him the picture.
Did you make those marks shown on the top of the safe?
All the crucial questions answered thus far in the lie column.
Make those marks shown on the top of the safe?
No.
Did you break open the safe at this gas station yourself?
No.
Did any of your friends break it open?
No.
You know who did break open the safe at this gas station?
No.
Why don't you look at this machine when I ask you that question? Just relax for a minute. Just relax.
Suspect will watch his own reaction this time.
Do you know anyone who did break open the safe?
No.
Speak up, honey, never.
No.
You don't know anyone who broke open the safe?
No.
Did you break it open?
No.
Reaction. Twice normal. Expression the same.
Did you ever try to cash any checks that were stolen from this safe job?
No.
Have you been contacted by friends who were in camp with you or jail for the purpose of participating in other criminal jobs?
I was at one time. That was when I first got out. They're in San Quentin now.
Truth again.
Does your wife have any knowledge about the burglary or about the checks?
No.
Do you have any checks hidden at your house?
No.
All the no answers bouncing on the wrong side.
Slow down a little bit. Relax a little bit. I'll ask you that question again. Do you have any checks hidden at your house anyplace?
No.
Same reaction.
Did you ever hold up anybody with that gun that's found in your car?
No, I've only had the gun a week.
What did you buy the gun for?
For target practice. It's been used only in the backyard and in the house.
That's showing a true
Let me ask you
reaction.
2 more questions here to sum up. And that way find whether or not you've told the truth regarding all previous questions and answers, and give you a chance to relax and think about it before you answer these questions. First question is, have you told the detectives the complete truth regarding this burglary?
Yes.
Back to the other side again.
Have you told the complete truth here to me on this test?
Yes.
You know, fella, in court, this lie detector test won't prove you're guilty. But you know you're guilty. We know you're guilty. When we get through showing you to the people that saw you in that bank, I've got a hunch the DA will go along with it, too. I'll take him back and book him on suspicion of burglary, Lieutenant, if you're through with him. Yeah. Okay, you know your way out. Let's go.
What you have just heard is real. Recorded as it actually happened on The Night Watch. We switch you now to headquarters and the office of the Chief of Police, W.N. Hildebrand.
Tonight's first case, in which our units assisted the fire department on an interletter call, shows just one of the many types of activities encountered by your police department that the public doesn't normally associate with police work. Incidentally, the youngster was placed in an iron lung and is now well on her way to recovery. Now for tonight's burglary investigation. In real life, things many times fail to go according to plan. Although the officers were convinced this suspect was guilty of the burglary, and the lie detector test backed up this opinion, still, they were unable to gather enough court evidence to hold this suspect on the charge. Consequently, he was released 2 days later, but the investigating officers were not about to give up. They were sure if he could be kept under observation, it would be just a matter of time until he went back to the crime of burglary. Officers of his local community were alerted and supplied with the complete data and MO, method of operation, of the suspect. 3 days of stakeouts, and he was caught dead to rights in the act of another burglary. This time he did not escape. Tonight, as you have followed Detective Unit 5-6, I am sure you have observed no department can operate independently. It must have full cooperation of the citizens as well as the other police departments throughout the area. If we have pointed this out tonight, then we have a meaning for Night Watch.
Thank you, Chief Hildebrand. You have been following Detective Unit 5-6 on its tour of duty on The Night Watch. Every voice, every sound has been real. Night Watch is brought to you through the cooperation of the Police Department of Culver City, California, with technical advice by Sergeant Ron Perkins, and is described in the field by the official police recorder, Don Reed. Night Watch is produced for CBS Radio by Sterling Tracy and Jim Hadlock.
KMA 907, Sacramento Police. Unit 99, are you in the clear?
Unit 99 to KMA 907. Unit 99, Sergeant Meredith, 909, in service, on the air. This is Sergeant Dan Meredith of Unit 99 at Headquarters, Police Department, City of Sacramento, California. My detail is to ride in Unit 99, our tape recorder-equipped radio car, and to respond whenever the dispatcher transmits a signal to one of our other units on duty somewhere in the city. At the scene, we make the recordings which we provide for this program. Now, to tell you more about Unit 99, here's our chief, James V. Hicks, Sacramento Police.
When Unit 99 takes off on the dispatcher's radio signal, everything which happens is real. What you hear, happened. This is the standing order to Sergeant Meredith, the officer in charge of Unit 99. Get it on the spot while it's going on. And as you listen, this is what Meredith does. Now to Unit 99 and Sergeant Dan Meredith on duty.
Unit 4, a 460, now at 56 and H, Henry. Code 2. Units 29 and 31, cover in.
A possible burglary in progress at the market on 56 and 8th Street. We're opposite 56th Street on Folsom, not too far away. We better cover in. Other units are covering in also. Those are traffic officers.
257, 270 also covering in on that.
Unit 99 will be in cover too. Here's a group of fellows at the market. We're first to arrive. What seems to be the trouble?
Somebody tried to break in.
Somebody tried to break in? Is anybody inside?
No. I don't know, but so one guy got out. So one guy out.
I was the one that called it. Fire to 924 to 3rd.
Inside.
What was that?
When I live across the street, I called him. When I saw it, I looked out the bedroom window and I saw a fellow's last leg going through. That's what I thought I saw. That's why I called in.
You didn't see anybody come out yourself?
No, I've been watching it ever since. No one's come out.
I saw him.
Oh, he left.
Yeah, he
was the car that left here.
That way, see? He found his car over there, see?
Did you find the type of car or see the license number?
Oh, the lobby. Old model car. It's my daughter. She got the license number on the window.
From upstairs.
Oh, she has the license number.
She's already called it in to the police station.
Detectives Rellis and Rogers are here. Let's get out. Yeah, we'll go inside. Pretty well lighted up inside.
It looks like a big rock over there.
It looks like something in the alleyway over there. The whole glass is knocked from the outside inwardly. It's all on the floor of the store. In fact, it's scattered way back to about 20, 25 feet. Fragments of glass. Detectives are going in with their shotguns. We're at the back of the store now. Oh, it looks like a coil from an automobile. Don't touch it. We might be able to get prints off of it. Did you find anything? That looks like the thing that they threw the door, Marty. Did you check on what was missing?
The registers are clean.
Was there money in it before?
No money in the registers.
Did you have money in the registers before?
No, we took the money upstairs already.
Well, they'd been upstairs.
No, we took the money. We was upstairs.
Yeah. Oh, you were upstairs when they came in?
Yeah, we heard the noise. I was standing up there and looked down there, didn't see nothing. Then my friend go home. He saw the guy climb up and he yelled at me.
But you don't leave any money. You leave the registers open.
Yeah,
no money. You take the money with you. All right. Do you think you could identify this man if you saw him again? Did anybody around here? Did any of your friends?
I just come in that way. I just saw somebody.
Well, where were you when you saw this? When you saw the man?
I opened the door, my friend go out, and he just hit the wire, make a noise. I looked back. I saw the guy just go right upstairs, call everybody down. But my friend outside, same time he called me.
Yeah.
He said, saw a man go out this way.
Saw the man leave.
Yeah.
Those glass edges there, Rogers, is there any blood or anything?
No, it doesn't indicate any blood at all.
It's a small opening.
Well, we're going to check. We'll talk to the girl that saw they got the license number, saw the car too. We'll see if we can get them. Let's see, who saw the car?
Me.
What kind of a car was it? Did you notice?
tan coupe. I don't know what kind of Ford or any kind of that, but I know it was tannish color, and it was, you know, one of those short kind of coupes, I guess.
Coupe?
That's what you call it.
Couldn't have been a convertible or anything. Coupe?
No, it wasn't a convertible.
And coupe. Would you know the car, a similar type car if you saw it again?
Oh, yes.
You'd know it, huh? What was that license number? You got the license number, didn't you?
Let's see, I know I told somebody AKR 521.
You can identify this person if you see him again?
Well, I mean, I didn't see, you know, the whole person, but I know he's tall, and he had a white coat on, and he looked like he had real dark hair. It might have been black.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't see the full face of him, though.
How was he dressed?
He had a white, you know, like you see druggists wear when they work in a thing, except it hung down to here. And it looked like he had blue pants on. They were a little ragged at the bottom. I mean, they looked like it.
In which direction did he go?
Well, I saw him head that way.
Okay, thanks. Let's go outside, Roger. Can I talk to you outside? Thanks. Thanks very much. We've got the other detectives checking over the address of the car where it's registered. I don't know what they've accomplished over there yet. We'll have to check with them. Rose and Rogers, you going to go over that address? Yeah, we're going to check over there, too. All right, we'll follow you over. We're at the location of where this person is supposed to reside. The detectives are spotting on the house. Is that the car over there, Jim? No. Is that the house? That's the house, not the car. You haven't seen the car at all? Back yet. Seen that though. Okay, we'll spot with you for a while. We're parked in one side of the street in the alley. I see Detective Sergeant Lyons going through the dark alley on the other side, checking over the backyard of that residence. Pretty eerie out here tonight. It's been raining, overcast, very quiet. Here comes Sergeant Lyons. Yeah, Jim? I think we're going to go over and knock on the doors. Yeah. Keep your eyes peeled. Okay, Jim. I can see the house from here. The officers have just gone in. I noticed through the window, too, a lady and a man answering the door. The officers are now going in. The house is all lit up. Previously, it was dark. Lights had gone on in the back of the house. We'll stand by and see what the result is. The transmission just came in that car that we're looking for is reported stolen. The detectives have been in the house for about 15 minutes. They're coming out now. We'll get the full story. I guess the car was stolen from here. When? Sometime after 5 o'clock last night. Well, I guess this isn't the place then. No. These people apparently are responsible persons. They have any children? One, he's 25 years old, a college student. He's been home all night. Well, it makes it a little tougher.
Right. A police department, like any governmental or commercial organization, has a certain number of man-hours with which to function. This case was an example of how those man-hours can be wasted. I'm referring to the time the officer spent spotting the address to which the getaway car was registered. The car had been stolen 24 hours earlier, but had not been reported. A prompt report of any stolen property enables your police department to work more efficiently. In this case, it might have prevented the break-in and most certainly would have saved the hours which were wasted on the spot.
Unit 6. That man is supposed to be returning to the house on Santa Ynez Way. He has a .38 caliber revolver and says he is going to cause trouble. Stand by, but remain 909.
Roger, 6. That was the second call for Unit 6 on that case. Evidently, this man has been having trouble with his family. He's in bad frame of mind, considered dangerous with that .38. We better go over and help out if we can.
KMA 907 to all units. Be on the lookout for a 1956 Cadillac, 4 doors, yellow color with a light top. The driver is 5 feet 11, 200 pounds, wearing a white shirt and gray pants. He is armed and considered dangerous.
was an all-unit broadcast giving the description of the car and the description also of the man. We're out around East Sacramento now. We'll cruise the area, see what we can find.
Go ahead, 257.
That car just turned east on San Inez on N Street. Have the car there, stand by, and maybe you better get another car out here. I'll check it and see if I can give you any further information.
That's Detective Rogers. He's working alone tonight. We better get back here and help him out.
Go ahead, 257.
He's going towards, he's on San Inez, between Folsom and N Street. If the car will come out of the driveway there, they probably can approach him from the north end, and I'll be on the south side, on San Inez Way.
Unit 6, the man has left his car and is walking on Santa Inez Way towards the house. KMA 907.
We're going south on San Ynez. There's the house over there. Unit 6 is waving us in this direction. Let's go down here. We'll turn here at N Street. There's a fellow over there behind the tree. White shirt, heavy build. Looks like him. Keep on going down to the next corner. We'll make a U-turn and come back. Be prepared. He's still there. Unit 99 to KMA 907.
Go ahead, 99.
Will you inform Unit 6 and 257 that the suspect is at the corner of San Ynez and N Street?
Okay, 99. Unit 6 and 257. Your suspect is at Santa Inez and N, Nellie. KMA 907.
Let's go down. Okay, let's get out. Quick. Well, he was just here. Let's go on down toward the corner. He's either down around the corner or through the hedge. Hey, the officers down there have someone. Looks like him. Detective Rogers has him with another officer. Now, what have I done?
What did you leave your car down the corner of 30,
I wanted to walk down here and see was I welcome in with my home, which my wife's mother asked me to come in with my family last week. I'm not here to fight with anybody.
He's clean, huh? Yeah, he's clean.
I'm clean. I haven't got anything on me. What were you hiding behind the tree for then? I wasn't hiding behind anybody. You certainly were when we turned the corner. I walked there to turn the corner and go down to my wife's and see what it was all about. Where does your wife live from here? Right down the street then. Well, why are you down this direction here, opposite? Because I happen to know her pretty well. We'll go down and check the automobile. We're going down to check the car out, see if the gun that was reported is in it. We're at the car. Rogers is going through it. See anything yet, boys? No, I haven't found a weapon. I wonder if he had discarded it somewhere. Was he running when you stopped him?
He was walking at a very fast pace. Very nervous, excited.
Officer Lopez is talking with the man now.
Now, what kind of a revolver is this that you own? You own a revolver.
I haven't got a revolver
I
at all.
don't say that you have it with you. I'm asking you, you own a revolver. Is that right?
No. My revolver that I had last week, I should say, wait a minute, I'm far ahead of my story, was stolen from me.
Oh, it was stolen. When was it stolen?
The North Sacramento police will vouch for that.
When was it stolen?
In June of last year.
That's untrue, and you know it's untrue. Your wife had it just last week.
A revolver I had?
Yes, a revolver that you own, a .38 caliber. Now, where is it?
Let's call up the North Sacramento chief of police, and he'll tell you that it was stolen from me.
Where is your gun now?
I haven't got a gun.
Well, you had one over at your house.
I had a .38 was stolen from me. Now,
How long ago?
Last June. June of last year.
Did you ever report it?
Yes, sir. To the North Sacramento police.
Where was it? Stolen out of your car?
Gasaway.
Well, how is it that your wife said you had a gun just last week?
I don't know what my wife has to say. She's pretty bitter than me. I don't know what it's all about. Now, what she's got to say, what I can prove to you about Percy Gasaway of the North Sacramento Chief of Police today.
I will assume that a revolver was stolen last June. What happened to the revolver that you had tonight?
I didn't have a revolver tonight.
Didn't you threaten her?
No,
You called her. You called her
let's-
up over the telephone just about a half hour ago. Less than a half hour ago, about 15 minutes ago. Where did you call her from?
I didn't call her from anywhere. I told her that I would like to come out and have a place to stay tonight because I'd like to have some place to sleep.
Didn't she give you a $10 bill to rent a motel room and you tore it in half tonight?
That's right.
Yeah.
No, I haven't done anything wrong. I haven't threatened anybody. I haven't done anything that I could really say was wrong.
Well, what do you suppose would cause your wife to get as upset as she is if you hadn't started something tonight?
Well, I'll tell you what happened because I lost my business last summer.
Mm-hmm.
So a few weeks ago, we sold our home.
Well, what caused this trouble tonight, though? What would cause your wife to become afraid of you to the point where she felt it necessary to call the police?
We're going to be at the house. We're going to take her walk up there.
All right.
I don't know what would cause that. Why don't you ask her that? But I'm trying to tell you that this afternoon, I got a little check of $9.60. And I took it out and bought food for her and the kids and her mother and so forth. And this is the 5th day I went without a mouthful of food in my mouth.
You mean to tell me that you haven't eaten for 5 days?
I haven't eaten.
Now listen, I want one more time I'm going to ask you, what brought about this episode tonight? Where your wife found it necessary to call the police because of fear of her own and the children's lives?
Because, what do you mean, my children's life? I love my children more than anything in the world.
Answer the question, will you, please?
All right, now I'm answering it. I went out this afternoon on a $9.60 check that I had and bought meat and groceries of all kinds to take home to her and cook me a meal. When time comes, she didn't cook me nothing.
Well, just one more question, and we'll stop this. Why did you find it necessary, if you were going to visit your wife on a friendly basis, why did you find it necessary to park a block and a half away from the house?
Because I saw you fellas down there and I knew who I had it.
You didn't see anybody down here. There was no police car down there.
She had me arrested about 3 years ago for no reason at all.
And isn't it a fact that the police were out at your house this afternoon on a call? Oh, you were there. You knew about it. Because that's when she gave you the $10, isn't it?
Out of my house this afternoon?
Yes.
No, that's news to me. I'll be truthful with that, officer.
Let's go back to the house and talk with the woman. The officers are at the door now. The lady's just come down.
What was his reaction?
Well, he states he does not have a gun. So,
He doesn't have it. He left with it and threatened us.
did you see it in his
What?
hand?
Oh, certainly I did. He was
What
right
time?
here.
What-
Yeah, he threatened us because my mother asked him to leave because he's been heckling me all day. It's just, in other words, mental cruelty. It's just one thing after the other. So he went out, and he didn't have any money, and so anyway, he didn't have a paycheck, and in the meantime, we had sold our home and came in here and gambled all the money away, so he didn't have any money.
About
No.
the gun. What kind of gun was it? Automatic? Or...
It's an Army pistol, and I think it's a 38.
Did he brandish that gun before you tonight?
Oh, he sure did.
Did he threaten your life?
Oh, he
Is
certainly
it
did.
an automatic or is it a revolver?
No, it's an automatic. Then over the phone, he called a little while ago, and he says, well, please to no, please. He says, I'm coming out. And he says, I said, well, you threatened my mother, and you can't stay here anymore. I said, I can't trust you. I said, you lied to me and tricked me this afternoon, and you came up and he says, I'll get that old lady first. And I grabbed him by his clothes, and I tore a button off, and I screamed. I thought, well, I'll attract some attention to warn them. And by God, he turned right around and went out. I wrapped the gun in a piece of paper. And I says, well, get rid of this gun. I don't want it anyway.
Did he wrap it in a piece of paper?
I did.
And give it to him?
Yes, because I didn't want the neighbors to see it.
Was that gun loaded?
Yes.
What do you want done with your husband?
Well, gee, I don't think I'll call my attorney. Well, I don't know. I can't go on like this. What else should I do?
Well, you can charge him for disturbing the peace, for one thing.
Yeah.
If you so desire.
Yeah.
But you'll have to appear against him tomorrow in court.
Mm-hmm.
Is that your desire?
I don't know what to do, because if I do, then he's going to really give me trouble, too. What do you think, Mother? Might as well go through with it and get it over with? Sure, get it over with. Okay. I'll be there at 9 o'clock.
You'll be there at 9 o'clock. Good night. We're back at the car with Officer Lopez. Manuel, we've talked with the lady, and she said that was an automatic. And he had it this evening. He did have it this evening, yeah. In fact, he brandished it before her.
What make of automatic is this that you had in your possession tonight? Now, let's have a straight answer on this one.
What do you mean, that automatic I had?
Yeah.
It was 32 Colt.
32 Colt. Where is it now?
I gave it to a friend of mine tonight.
Who?
At the club in North Sacramento.
Why?
Because I owed him money and I gave it to him. That was why.
Didn't you threaten your wife with that gun tonight?
No, I didn't threaten nobody with any gun because I gave it to him wrapped in an original newspaper that she gave it to me.
Did you or did you not threaten the life of your mother-in-law?
No, sir, I did not.
Yeah, Manuel, she's going to prefer charges against him. She's coming down in the morning to sign the formal complaint. She is now signing the informal complaint against him and was advised. So, next step is to take him in.
Yes, we were going to take him in and book him in.
32 all right.
Come on, get in the car, let's go.
You may not have realized it at the time, but that was a close call for Unit 99. A violent man, supposedly armed, hiding behind a tree. And they passed within 15 feet of him in their plainly marked car. Fortunately, he had disposed of his weapon. As happens frequently, the wife refused to sign a formal complaint against him, and he was released the next morning.
This is Unit 99 in Sacramento, California. These on-the-scene tape recordings were provided by the Sacramento Police Department and were made on duty by Sergeant Dan Meredith in Unit 99. Your host is Chief James V. Hicks of the Sacramento Police Department.
KMA 907, Sacramento Police. Unit 99, are you in the clear?
Unit 99 to KMA 907. Unit 99, Sergeant Meredith, 909, in service, on the air.
KMA 907, Sacramento Police to Unit 99. Are you in the clear?
Unit 99 to KMA 907. Unit 99, Sergeant Guthrie, 909. In service and on the air. This is Sergeant Bruce Guthrie of Unit 99 at headquarters, Police Department, City of Sacramento, California. My detail is to ride in Unit 99, our tape recorder equipped radio car, and to respond whenever the dispatcher transmits a signal to one of our other units on duty somewhere in the city. At the scene, we make the recordings which we provide for this program. Now, to tell you more about Unit 99, here's our chief, James V. Hicks, Sacramento Police.
We have provided Unit 99 of the Sacramento Police Department, the tape recorder it carries, and the officer in charge, Sergeant Guthrie, so that you, who depend on your police for protection, can hear them in action, on duty. And what you hear on this radio program is real. No question about it. The suspects are real. The victims are real. Bear this in mind as you hear these cases. Now to Unit 99 and Sergeant Bruce Guthrie on duty.
Unit 7. 940A in the service station at 65th and Folsom Boulevard. See a woman regarding a 211. Check 7, KMA 907.
I have a 211 call out on Folsom Boulevard. It's quite a ways out. It's a female. Could possibly be a purse snatch. We better go out and see what it is.
KMA 907, Unit 7.
Go ahead, sir.
We have a description of this man who accosted a woman with a revolver and is supposed to be in the vicinity of the railroad tracks on Eastern Avenue. He's about 27, has on blue jeans,
a baseball cap, and brown jacket. He is armed.
Check 7. Came in out at 7.
Unit 56, we're covering in.
Unit 56, out there on the Eastern Avenue, there's a man with a gun on the railroad track. It's supposed to have been the one who assaulted this woman. That's the service station at 65th and Fulton.
What was that location? Unit 56, you repeat that location where the man was supposed to be?
Squad car has a lady in the back. Let's get out and see what it is. We better follow them. I see they just drove off.
On the railroad track on Eastern Avenue. He's described as 27 years of age, wearing blue jeans, a baseball cap, a brown jacket. This man is armed.
You get the report from car 6?
Repeat.
You get the report from car 6?
7 is on the call.
You get the report from car 7?
Yes, we did. This description was received from car 7. We contacted the woman who was attacked.
Check.
It's becoming more involved. Car 7 has the woman in the car. They are heading towards Eastern Avenue. The detectives are following Unit 7. I see cars dispersed along the railroad tracks. At the moment, we're cruising down Eastern Avenue towards J Street. Everyone seems to be looking along the tracks, see if they can spot this man.
Okay.
Going to be a little bit tough. It's kind of dark out here tonight. Detectives may have spotted something. I see they're turning around.
Did you hear the report that this man is armed?
We better turn around and see where they're going. So it would be interesting to get the background on this. Find out how the woman was accosted. Apparently she's on foot. She was riding in the squad car. I didn't see any other automobile around, did you?
No.
Better ride out Folsom Boulevard here a ways. What that was, there's a light up on top of that overpass there. It must be one of the officers searching along the top. There's nothing out this way. One of the traffic cars, the officers are out looking through a pile of concrete pipes. Pipes are stacked up like high fences and make it a little difficult to search.
Unit 8, what direction is that man traveling on the tracks?
Going north, Unit 8.
Check.
I think I better call in and get Unit 7's location so we can get some more information on this thing. Unit 99 to KMA 907.
Go ahead.
You get Unit 7's location so we can meet them, please.
Check. Unit 7, what is your location?
Unit 7.
99 wish to know your location.
We're in the Tackard Cement Plant over off Folsom Boulevard, just south of Folsom.
Check 7. Unit 99.
99, go ahead.
7 is the Tackard Cement Plant, just south of Folsom.
99, roger. You want to fill us in on this, Lopes? What has happened so far?
Well, this culprit picked this woman up, or rather was in her car when she came out of a building downtown, and he forced her to drive around for a while. He had a revolver, and he made her drive him out to 65th and Eastern Avenue.
Yeah.
And then he got out of the car. He stole $10 from her, incidentally.
How'd he get the $10?
She gave it to him under threat of the revolver. And then he got out of the car and went up on the railroad tracks. He had told her that he was going to catch a freight and leave town. We're searching the railroad tracks now, trying to find him. We blocked off the south end, but so far we have seen nothing.
Did you get a better description of the man? We have just a baseball cap.
Well, the description she gave, the complete description was he's about 27, fairly tall. He's wearing a baseball cap with the bill turned up, and a brown jacket with a brown fur collar, and blue jeans. He's not too clean. He's supposed to be somewhat dirty.
You've put that out on the air already, haven't you?
Yes, that description is on the air.
You want to go over and talk to this woman for us?
Yes, all right. She's in the office right over here.
Fine. We're going into the office of the Tykert Cement Company plant. Underneath some big bins here. Good evening.
So far we've seen nothing. Did he head in any direction after he got out of the car? Or just towards the railroad tracks?
I didn't watch. He didn't sound like he knew the town at all, so I told him that the railroad tracks were right up here, and I would let him off.
I wonder if you could give us a rundown again now, just how he happened to get in your car and what happened.
Well, I was coming out of the YWCA, and I got in my car, and just as soon as I started the motor, he opened the door and pointed this gun at me and said, I won't hurt you. Don't be frightened. He said, I just want you to get me out of town as fast as you can. He said, I want you to take me to Highway 99. I told him I didn't know where it was, and he said, well, he would direct me. So he started, he told me to go south. And so I followed his directions, and he didn't seem to know where Highway 99 was. He wanted to go to Bakersfield, he said at that time. And so then he took his directions, took me out to Power Inn Road, right out here. And we went down this long road, and we waited. He made me park the car, and we waited there. He didn't rate me, so he just turned the lights off. And no trains were coming, so he asked me how to get over to some highway, and I said, I guess you take the Power Inn Road, and I'll take you over to Fruit Ridge. But then he changed his mind, and we came down this way, down to 71st, I guess it is, in front of Standard Station to Folsom. And then I said that there are some railroad tracks over here by the State College. I said, I can drive you over there as close as I can get you. And I said, it's dark, and you can get your train there. So he agreed, and so I took him right over here. As soon as I met the four lanes, he wanted me to turn right around there, I guess right next to that Bernie's.
That's right there at 65th and Eastern then, isn't it?
Right there. I didn't go down.
Well, when he got out of the car, the instant he got out of the car, what did you do?
I went to the Standard Station and called you.
I mean, right at that moment, did you watch which direction he went or what he did at that point?
No, I told him that he could get the railroad tracks right there, and I said, if you go up farther, why, you wouldn't have to go through all these buildings here. He said, no, that won't bother me. He says, I'll just make my way through the buildings and go on up to the railroad track.
Well, as he got out of the car now, you didn't watch where he went, which direction he went?
No.
Except that he said he was going between those buildings.
Yes, I just took it for granted that's what he would do, because I offered to take him down farther where there weren't any buildings, up there by the State College, where there's just weeds. So he said the buildings wouldn't stop him.
You mentioned, wasn't it on J Street, that he had claimed that he had committed an armed robbery tonight?
Yes, with a friend, and he said that his friend got away with over $3,000, he said it was $3,400, and that's what made him mad. His friend just got in a car with all the money and left him without. He said that there were two other men that they shot. He shot one and his friend shot one. It's gotten in their way. He said that this store won't find out about the money until tomorrow morning.
He didn't mention any time particularly, did he?
No. He sounded as if he
As if it just had occurred? Was that the idea?
Yes.
Did he seem to be excited, agitated?
He was nervous.
Very nervous.
He hit me across the face for I don't know why.
At what point did he hit you in the face? Where were you at the time?
At the Power Inn Road.
So when you were parked out there?
Yes.
He had a gun.
Yes.
That's correct. And he had the gun pointed at you all the time?
Yes, at my cheek and then under my neck, right in here.
Did he touch you with the gun?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
His main aim, he said, was to get this, take care of this friend of his who left him out in the cold without the money.
Mm-hmm.
He was going to put him up in the hospital as soon as he...
Did he, outside of striking you that once and then threatening you with the gun, did he at any other time molest you in any way?
He said that he wouldn't rape anyone anyway, and he wasn't after my money. I gave him $10 anyway. I told him, take what money I have and just leave me alone.
Mm-hmm.
So he said he'd take $10 and he would see to it that someone would leave me more down at the Y.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to repay me.
Did he try to get any personal information from you, such as your name and address and so forth?
He asked me my name, and I didn't tell him the truth. And
of course, you didn't tell him in any way where you lived or how he could locate you. Were you driving the car all this time?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. He was directing you, in other words, just telling you where to go.
Yes, and he wore a handkerchief around his mouth also, and brown knitted gloves. And he had this gun pointed at me until the time we reached on our way back. When we went past Standard, he said, well, I guess I don't need this gun. I can trust you.
You see your partner just come in, Manuel. Let's find out if they found it. Well, they went out again.
Well, it's a very difficult area to search because of a lot of shrubbery, a lot of bushes around, and of course along a railroad levee like that there are all kinds of buildings and so forth. And he could have gone off in in any direction as far as that goes. He might have gone right on over the levee. We're going on the assumption that he intended to stay on the levee, and we blocked off the levee south of here and north of here, and officers are searching in between that.
Yes, as we came up, we saw the cars scattered along the railroad right-of-way.
Well, as soon as we got the information as to what it was and where he might have gone, we called the radio dispatcher and advised her, and she dispatched cars out here to aid us in this.
Is there anything else that you can think of that might help us in this investigation now? Anything about the man that is in the least way peculiar?
No, he told me he was 27, and he had a cough, kind of. Sound like a cold.
Didn't have any speech impediments or anything wrong with him that you noticed particularly?
No.
You said he had a cough. Did he have the common nasal sound of a person who has a cold?
No, it was just on occasions he just went, that was it.
I see.
He maybe sniffed a couple of times. That was all. Did
he at any time remove this mask from his face? This handkerchief?
No.
You didn't see the lower part of his face then all this time? Just as a matter of question, do you recall at any time during this long drive whether or not you passed a police car?
No. He said that they were looking. He was hot. I asked him what that meant. He said that meant that they were after me. Mm-hmm. And I said, well, I don't hear any sirens or anything. And he said, well, they're still after me. I've got to get out of town as fast as I can.
I see the detectives have come. Are you assigned to this case?
No, we're scouring the neighborhood with the rest of the officers.
They found anything yet, Steve?
Not yet, no. Still looking around.
The gunman who kidnapped this young woman is still at large. The officers had little to go on. The victim could not say definitely in which direction the man disappeared, and he undoubtedly went over the railroad embankment into the county. His story of shooting two men in a holdup that day was false, told probably to intimidate the woman. A car speeding from the scene tied in with this case, however, and for that, back to Unit 99.
Repeating, a 49 or 50 light green Chevrolet was just seen going north on the freeway from 66th Street. And as the car left, the word stop or I'll shoot was heard. 10:07.
This is Unit 6. We've got that Chevy stopped on the overpass.
Check this.
Unit 6 has just stopped that car that was described by the radio dispatcher, stopped up on top of the overpass. Haven't been able to get any information on whether it ties in or not, but we're going up there. There are two traffic units Squad 6, we have a car stopped. Apparently only one man in the car. Let's get out and see what the officers have found. Hello, Clark. Morris, what is it?
This fellow here, we were going north on Elvis here, or Eastern, and we noticed him pulling a U-turn in front of us. We had just received a call relating to this other matter here about the young woman that the 49 or 50 Chevrolet was seen going north on Elvis. And this fellow here, his actions were very peculiar. He pulled a U-turn right in front of us. It's a two-tone car, but the bottom part is light green. And we followed him for about a quarter of a mile. And he pulled another U-turn and was starting back the other way, so we stopped him to check him out. The situation looks pretty good here so far, though. He's just coming back from a Sunday school conference, he says.
Out in this area?
It's downtown. We didn't get the exact location as yet. The other officer, Morris, is checking him more thoroughly.
Well, you better get over there and help him. I see Morris is going to search the car.
All right, fine. Where's the Sunday school conference?
It's a memorial auditorium. There is two old relic guns in the glove compartment there.
Well, what are they doing in there?
Huh?
What are they doing in there?
Well, I had them out showing some of the kids. I mean, one of them's just a relic. And
what do you mean by a relic?
I mean, I just kind of collect them.
You collect guns? That's your hobby?
No, that's not my hobby. My hobby's my railroad.
Who owns the revolvers?
I do.
You own them?
Mm-hmm.
You ever?
I've had them for several years.
You always carry a loaded gun in the car?
No, I was out hunting the other day. Not hunting, but just fooling around.
Fooling around. Where are you living at now?
I live with my folks.
You ever been arrested or anything?
No, I haven't, sir.
Ever been in any trouble at all?
No, sir. None whatsoever.
You those guns registered?
No, they aren't.
Where'd you buy them at?
I didn't buy them. They given to me. I mean,
do you know who gave them to you?
Well, I got one. It was just laying around down the shop where Dad works. I just got it. And
does your father know you have it?
Yes.
Does it belong to him?
It belongs to me.
Well, why was it laying around the shop?
Well, it was been there for about 25 years, see, and it was...
What about the other one?
Well, I had it ever since I was a kid, 7, 8 years.
Where'd you get it?
So it was out in the garage where we lived when we moved there.
You just seem to run into guns laying around all over the place, huh? Everybody just happens to leave guns laying around where you can just happen to find them, huh?
No, that's not the deal.
I don't think it's the deal at all.
Why?
I think you better come up with a better explanation of where they got those guns.
Well, that's where I got them. And I got more guns at home. It's just part of my hunting facilities.
Do you know what that puts you in violation of?
What?
You got a concealed weapon in there.
Gee, gets.
You don't have any legitimate reason for having them in the car. That's obvious.
No, I don't.
It's nighttime. You're not coming or going to a range, or you're not going hunting.
Well, I was just coming back from convention, that's all. And I just didn't take them out from the other day.
Well, you wouldn't have any reason to have them in the car tonight if you went to a convention even.
No.
There's no logical reason for carrying guns in your car unless you have some ulterior motive.
I don't have none ulterior motives, that's for sure.
Guns are loaded. That's a violation. Even if you were going hunting, it's a violation. You're not supposed to carry a loaded gun in your car at any time.
That's true.
Well, it makes it look very suspicious under the circumstances, wouldn't you say?
I realize that. Yes, I do.
How old are you?
20.
20 years old. Go to school?
No, sir.
Do some tall explaining, I'm afraid.
You mean about the guns?
About the guns.
Well, I mean, there's no reason for them to be loaded, that's for sure.
There's no reason for them to be in the car, either. Well, while the officers are finishing the checkup on this car, let's see if Officer Lopes has come up with anything else. Did you come up with anything, Manuel?
Everything was a description of that Chevrolet. Marty gave it to me. And that was that green Chevrolet 49 or 50 that was left there in a big hurry. Left the underpass on Folsom Boulevard.
It wasn't this two-tone job.
Apparently, from Marty, seemed to think it was one color, and it was a Chevrolet, 49 or 50 Chevrolet.
I see. This turned in to be a little bit interesting. We found a couple of guns in this car.
Well, you never know what'll turn up in this business.
You never know. Clark, what are you going to do with this fellow?
Well, we have the 2 loaded revolvers here, Sergeant. We're going to take him down and book him on a concealed weapons charge. This is definitely a violation of the penal code. He has both of these in his glove compartment. Both of them are loaded, and he also has 2 boxes of shells in there, too.
There was no tie-up between the kidnapper and the Sunday school convention delegate. The kidnapped victim viewed the young man in a lineup and cleared him. He was booked for concealed weapons, but the charge was subsequently dismissed.
This is Unit 99, presented in cooperation with station KFBK in Sacramento, California. These on-the-scene tape recordings were provided by the Sacramento Police Department and were made on duty by Sergeant Bruce Guthrie in Unit 99. Your host is Chief James V. Hicks of the Sacramento Police Department. Be with us when once again you will hear...
KMA 907, Sacramento Police.
KMA 907, Sacramento Police to Unit 99. Are you in the clear?
Unit 99 to KMA 907. Unit 99, Sergeant Guthrie, 909. In service and on the air. This is Sergeant Bruce Guthrie of Unit 99 at Headquarters, Police Department, City of Sacramento, California. My detail is to ride in Unit 99, our tape recorder-equipped radio car, and to respond whenever the dispatcher transmits a signal to one of our other units on duty somewhere in the city. At the scene, we make the recordings which we provide for this program. Now, to tell you more about Unit 99, here's our chief, James V. Hicks, Sacramento Police.
We have provided Unit 99 of the Sacramento Police Department, the tape recorder it carries, and the officer in charge, Sergeant Guthrie, so that you, who depend on your police for protection, can hear them in action, on duty. And what you hear on this radio program is real. No question about it. The suspects are real. The victims are real. Bear this in mind as you hear these cases. Now to Unit 99 and Sergeant Bruce Guthrie on duty.
What is your location, 99?
99 is riding with Unit 7, one of the residential patrol cars. This car is operated by Officers Yates and Coyetti. Officer Coyetti, what is your primary duty as a squad car officer?
The protection of life and property, the prevention of crime, preservation of the public peace, and to answer all emergency calls that arise within our...
Notice as we cruise down the street here, you're using a spotlight. What's the purpose of that, Coyote?
Well, with the spotlight, we can see into all buildings. We check the doors and the windows from the car. Sometimes if it looks as if it has been tampered with, we'll get out and shake the doors and check all the windows. That's to see if there's anybody in the building or whether they have been tampered with.
It's also to protect the business people if they forget to lock their doors. Don't you find them open occasionally?
Yes, once in a while we do find doors open. The people just push them shut, and they neglect to make sure that the latch has caught. And consequently, the wind will push them open. The door will be standing wide open long after they've left the business.
Officer Yates, a while ago you got a call, a suspicious car out a little ways off of our street. What occurred out there?
Well, we cruised in on the car and found a 19-year-old and also a 16-year-old in the car, male and female. They stated they were out there to have a talk. And no, they didn't live right in the immediate area. They were a few blocks from home. Therefore, we sent them on their way.
Ordinarily, when you check out cars like that, you go a little further, though, don't you?
Well, usually, if there's any suspicion in our mind, we will check the car completely and also take the person down and check them with the BFI.
Officer Yates, there's a car that just pulled around the back of the service station over there.
We'll wheel back and check it.
Imagine you find a lot of these cars parked around behind buildings. You ever find anything real good in them?
Well, last night we found a car parked alongside of a restaurant, and we stopped the occupant and talked to him, and we found a gun underneath the front seat of the automobile. We took him down, checked him out, and he proved to be all right.
I understand that turned out to be kind of interesting. The man was a little bit irate when you stopped him and questioned him, is that right?
Yes, he was. And he seems that he had a political science class some time ago. And the professor was telling him how he tied the police up in Berkeley up in knots. And he tried to pull the same thing here, but I don't think he was quite as sharp as the professor of California.
What was the final outcome on that? You say the man had a gun in the car. You didn't book him, though, huh?
No, we did not. He took the gun several years ago as security and threw it underneath the seat of the car, and the gun was never claimed by the rightful owner, and he'd forgotten all about it. So we checked the gun through the CII for possible registration of it, and also his name. And being there was nothing on it, and we turned him loose and kept the gun.
Officer Yates, I see you checked that car. What happened there?
The car was gone as we entered the station.
Apparently somebody just drove around behind as we went by, huh?
That's the way it looks.
You seem to be heading over towards a liquor store here. Is there some particular reason for it?
He has been the scene of recent holdups in the past few years. I think they've had around 8 or 9 in the past 2.5 years.
How many?
About 8 or 9, I believe it is.
Out of those 8 or 9, I think you've caught most of them, haven't you?
Well, I believe 7 have been cleared through arrests.
Well, the car's driving up onto the sidewalk now, right in front of the liquor store. Coyote's flashing the light in on the man that's working there. Make sure that everything is all right. Man doesn't answer the signal. Oh, there he is. He just waved from the back.
Okay.
We're cruising down a residential street. The driver of the car, Yates, has his lights off. Why are you driving with your lights off, Yates?
We've had a complaint from citizens here in the area that there has been a prowler working the area in and around these houses. We have a description of the man, and he's a possible narcotic suspect.
Have you ever jumped him out here?
No, we haven't had the luck of finding him as yet, but we do receive calls at intervals.
Do you do very much cruising like this with your lights off and very quietly as you're doing now?
Well, possibly about half of our cruising is with the lights off in a residential area, looking for house burglars, suspicious people on the street.
Coyote, maybe you can tell us why you cruise with your lights off. Is there some particular reason for it?
Well, with the lights off, if somebody is down the street, they can't see your approach, and if you're traveling rather slowly, they can't hear you. Or also, if they're between two houses, they cannot see you or hear you, and you can be upon them before they realize it without giving them no chance of escape.
Well, in other words, when you're driving down the street with your lights on and there's somebody wandering around in the neighborhood, if he sees the lights, he'll duck down behind something. Is that right?
It's quite possible. That's generally what does happen. We've had prowlers out here working before, and it seems that lights out, slow moving is the only way that we can accomplish anything.
Just passing a bar. What'd you say, Yates?
The club here on 33rd Street, there's a car parked on the side street with the park lights on and the right door open.
What does that usually indicate?
It's a possible stick-up or burglary or any other crime.
Okay, go ahead and check the car. The officers are checking the car. There's no occupants in it. One of the officers is walking over to check the bar to make sure that everything is all right inside. Doesn't seem to be any unusual activity. What'd you find when you went in the bar there, Coyote?
Well, I went in and everything seemed to be all right. There was quite a group in there. I inquired around as to who the car might have belonged to, and it seemed to belong to one person that had just stopped in to visit another friend and kind of forgot all about his car being out there and sat down and had a couple of drinks.
Car is going around behind the building, checking the back doors. As they drive down the back of it, they check the windows with their lights. I noticed that you didn't get out of the car this time, Yates. How come?
Oh, that's the only one door in the back of the building here, and we can drive right to the door. And the officer on the right side can check the door from the seat of the car.
Makes it kind of convenient, doesn't it?
They're not all that way. Lots of times we're in and out of this car. Sometimes 25, 30 times a night.
Checking the backs of the buildings and doors around where you can't see them, huh?
Yes, that's one of the main phase of our job out here. To check all these doors and windows each night as many times as we can through the evening.
Going around behind another building here, down an alley, part of an industrial area, big lumber company. Shining the light on the back of the building.
Hold it, Dick. There's a window open there.
Check, no. Officers have spread out, one of them going to one side of the building, the other one checking the back door. The window standing wide open. What's it look like, Patty?
Well, it doesn't look like anything's been disturbed. Apparently, the owner of the building had just left it open. The dust on the windowsill has not been disturbed, and there's a Venetian blind behind it, and it doesn't look like it's been tampered with.
The officers are getting ready to climb in the window to check the building. Yates went inside to open the door. We're inside now checking it out. It's an office. Doesn't seem to be anything disturbed. Anything in that closet back there, Yates?
They have a small safe.
Been tampered with?
No, the safe looks in good shape.
Found anything up here, Patty?
No, everything seems all right. Nothing has been disturbed. All the desk drawers are in place. No papers littered on the floor.
Well, you'll contact the owner now and have him come down and lock up the building, huh?
Yes, sir, we will.
Okay. Officer Coyote is calling the owner on the phone.
Hello? How do you do, sir? This is Officer Coyote of the Sacramento Police Department. And we found your building open this evening, the front window. We entered the building, and nothing seemed to be disturbed. Would you like to come down and check it out further, or is there anything you'd like us to do for you? All right, sir, then we'll lock the building up. Everything seems to be in order, and we'll leave our names and our badge numbers here, and if you want to contact us further, okay. Thank you very much, sir.
Unit 5 just got a call over by the WP tracks on Centerville Road. They have a man in the building. Unit 7's going to cover. Is that the usual procedure in these cases?
Yes, it is. When they have a man in the building or anything of very much importance, cars in the immediate vicinity or nearby neighboring districts will cover in order to help.
Usually the covering car is the one that picks up the culprits, particularly in 910 calls. Isn't that right?
Yes, it generally is. Being the car that gets a call goes to the house, and quite often the prowler has left the house at the time. The covering car generally runs right into him as he's leaving. Several nights ago, we got a call similar to that, And we covered the house, and car 6, the car north of us, checked the surrounding area, and they picked a man up about a half a block from the residence while we were talking to the occupant of the house.
Okay, 5. The unit 20.
I got him.
The officers are inside the building. We have men all the way around the building. There's deputy sheriff, traffic cars. They have the man in custody. They haven't been able to get the front door open yet. Hello. What's going, Pete?
Oh, no, just got one man. They think there's another man in the building.
Do you have the place completely surrounded?
Yeah.
How did he get in, do you know?
Not yet, we don't know.
He said he went through the front door when I had him covered.
Oh?
He must have had a key because this is tight.
Yeah, I see the officers are going towards the back of the building. There must be some way of getting out. Well, let's go around the side here and see what we can find out. There's a broken window. The officers are looking up on the roof. Hello, Mac. I understand there's another man in there besides the one they've got in custody. Is that right?
I thought I heard something on the roof there, Mac.
Hello, Hannigan.
Evening, Sergeant.
What do you got here?
Evidently it's a temp burglary. We found one fellow inside the building.
You see you're shining your light up on the roof. Do you think he's up there?
We don't know. I heard movement of some kind. It sounded like on the roof. We'll probably check now.
Couldn't move after burglarized the joint and get some party out. Laying on the floor.
We're having quite a time trying to find a way into this building. Oh, here they have the man out on this side. Grab him now before he...
Let's see if he's got anybody else.
Yeah, okay, Mary. The officers had to lift the man over the fence.
He must have got in through this side door after climbing this fence and locked the door in after him. I'd have bust the door open to get into the building to get at him while my partner had him covered.
Have you checked the building out completely yet for that other man?
Yes, we're checking it now.
You're checking it, but you haven't found anyone?
No.
Okay, we're going to keep it surrounded then until you get through with your checking.
His alibi.
Could be, yeah.
He was alone.
Well, you might as well put this guy in a car until we make sure the building's clean. Well, it looks like there was only one man there. You were inside, weren't you, Coyote? What happened?
The other officers and ourselves were inside the building, and we checked the whole building out. Also, some storage sheds where they keep a lot of lumber. And nobody else was found, although the man that was apprehended stated that there was another person with him. They think that he was just using that as a dodge to get some of the blame off of himself.
More or less as an alibi, he said the man was connected with the business, didn't he?
I believe he did.
Sure had good coverage on that when you had deputy sheriffs and everybody in the area, didn't you?
Yes, sir, we did. There was a traffic car, one car from the sheriff's office, and about 4 city squad cars.
Tonight you joined Unit 99 in a tour with Unit 7, a residential patrol car. Unit 7 is a member of a special platoon on duty from 7 p.m. to 3 a.m. Hours we have found to be the busiest. These units are assigned generally to residential and outlying areas and divide districts with the regular platoons, which change watch at midnight. As a rule, new officers are assigned to the special platoon for training under the supervision of Sergeant Guthrie, and we have found it to be an excellent training course.
Well, that was a nice ride, Sergeant. Now we're back among the 415s.
Yeah, we get more calls downtown. That's the difference.
Unit 2.
The residential units are mostly patrol cars. They'll go all night sometimes without a transmission.
Phone call.
Downtown units are principally call cars.
P. Paul. Code 2. Check 2. Give me 907.
Is that P or T Street?
P, I think.
Incomplete phone call. That could be anything. Let's get on it.
His singing tonight. I give him my honest opinion of what his singing sounds like. I told him it stunk.
Well, where do you work? Where do you act?
I'm not working now. I just moved here.
Where do you work?
Moved here from San Francisco.
Oh? What's he doing in here tonight?
He just now walked in
Did you ask
here.
him in?
No, darling. I just left his apartment because he kicked me out with a slap across the face. He come up here to my apartment. He gave me this and a kick in the chest.
Well, what'd you let him in for?
Because somebody knocked on my door and I answered. That's all.
What do you want us to do with him?
You know something? If he'll apologize to me and tell me that he'll never do it again and promise me, I mean this. You go ahead and smile, all four of you. Go right ahead and smile.
Why should we smile? You're
Well,
the one that
he's
wants him to
smiling.
promise. Do you think that he'd keep his promise?
Yes, but I just don't like this sort of treatment. You know that. And I don't think any woman would.
That's right. He shouldn't be beat around.
No.
There's a reason for it.
I have this where he kicked up my chest. He hit me here and then my chest.
Where do you say you're an ape, and where
Yes,
do you work?
I'm an ape and he's an ape.
Well, where do you work?
I worked at the Irisher in San Francisco. Is there anything cheap about that?
Entertainers.
I worked right here in Sacramento as a model. Entertainers.
How come you didn't finish the telephone call when you promised?
I tried to. He was pushing the button.
I wouldn't let her.
Is that right?
Yes.
That's right, yes.
Are you going to apologize to her so we can get out of here?
Yeah, I apologize. I'm
Don't
sorry.
touch me.
I'm sorry.
And I don't intend for you to get on your
I
feet
am
and back.
sorry.
Don't be an aper right now, please.
I'm sorry.
You know something.
I told you that before they came here. I'm
You
sorry.
did not. You're in front of four.
I told you I'm sorry.
May I have the floor, please?
Oh, you want to
I'm
make
the
me look
ape
like
now.
I'm scared?
No, you're not scared, and I'm not scared
Yes, I
either.
am scared.
You may be, but I'm not. You may be the aper now, but
Well,
I'm
you're not scared, honey,
Oh,
but
well,
I am.
all right, that I'm the aper right now.
Because I don't want to go through all this
I'm
stuff.
not scared. You
Well, I
shut
have
up
enough
while I talk.
intelligence.
Well, let me tell you something now.
The
If
only-
you don't quiet it down, both of you, there's somebody else in the apartment building who'll be complaining about it, and both of you is going to go
That's
to jail.
true. The complaint here very,
Now,
very
you can
much.
settle it now, and you can go down to your room, and
That's
she can
right.
behave herself, or we're going to do something about it.
Look, I'll behave
Because we
myself.
can't stand here all night and listen to you people argue. That's all there
That's
is to
true.
it.
I know that. The only thing, I want him, but I don't want him to get on his knees and ape to me right here. I want him to apologize to me. Wait
I
for
think
you
the best
now.
thing to do would be to get him out of here and separate him now, because it's going to go on.
No, I'll forgive him perfectly well.
You want to leave it, right?
You see, the only thing I want is him to apologize,
He did apologize.
and not get on
She
his
likes
knees.
me, Sergeant.
How do you know she likes you?
Do I?
She does.
How do you know?
Do I?
How long have you known her?
He's known me for 2 days. The ape, he moved in here for 2 days ago. Don't make remarks like that, because I have no feelings for you.
I don't want you
Look,
to have
I want
any
you to
feelings
apologize
me,
for me,
honey.
and after
I
leave,
did. You wouldn't let me. I don't want you. I wouldn't have you, honey.
Well, baby, the feeling is mutual, but let me tell you
I
something.
wouldn't have you.
May I have the floor?
You're not worth me because I feel
Why don't you
pretty
separate
hard.
him and get this thing over with? It's going to go on all night.
You can go right ahead and talk, and you can go with them.
Good night. You come back.
This incident required little or no comment. Police officers have noticed that love sometimes becomes somewhat demonstrative and frequently is punctuated with slaps and kicks. Apers, apparently, are actors or performers of some kind, and these two bad actors were warned to quiet down or face the consequences.
This is Unit 99 in Sacramento, California. These on-the-scene tape recordings were provided by the Sacramento Police Department and were made on duty by Sergeant Bruce Guthrie in Unit 99. Your host is Chief James V. Hicks of the Sacramento Police Department. Unit 99 was directed by Tony Kester and came to you from Sacramento.
Unit 99 to KMA 907. Unit 99, 908 coming in. End of tour.
Check 99, KMA 907.